What's going on, after show audience? So today we're gonna check out this guy here called Whistling Diesel. He does he does some testing with vehicles, and recently he got the Cybertruck and put it up against an F-150. This is actually the second video, or I guess a response video to some of the comments that he got, that he was babying the F-150, whereas the Cybertruck he was actually going hard on. So this is his response to the comments, and he's going to put them through a little bit more hell. And if you guys like this one, then we'll watch the original one. But as always, I have with me Ken.
Hey.
And Zeph.
Hello.
And before anything, would you guys actually own a Cybertruck?
Fuck no, bro.
Those things are trash, man.
Give me my look. I have my Dodge Ram. I fucking love my Dodge Ram. And as they say, if you can't dodge it, ram it.
I'm not a fan of Fords, but I would definitely take an F-150 over a stupid Cybertruck any day.
Oh yeah, but I was like, yeah, fucking a gun to my head. Give me. Well, God, it's a Ford. Jesus Christ, I'm walking. Fuck it.
Oh man! All right, let's check out this video here.
Today we're gonna be addressing the fact that the entire Cybertruck frame snaps in half.
Where's Keemstar when you need him?
No!
Oh my God.
This is never supposed to happen under any circumstance. Contrary to some comments from some low IQ people on my page, the frame on your truck is not a crumple zone. It's
no,
what
it's
holds
not.
The truck
No, it's not at all.
Today we're going to be proving that the F-150
That's the last thing you want to fuck
when you
up.
bump into a concrete block.
I'm the rear bumper on your new Tesla.
Cars get totaled over that shit.
Actually, the hitch broke when it fell.
The Tesla dropped 6 feet with the rear hitting the concrete, but they didn't do the same with the Ford. If they had, the Ford would have broken in half.
That's some BS too.
Oh yeah.
So the last video did exceptionally well, just as we expected. Today is following up on something major that we need to address. There were several
even that steering wheel, dude, looks so freaking
exceptionally well, just as we expected. Today is
so freaking awkward. Look at that. Like,
yeah, it's fucking. It's
like
stupid.
It's a square or a rectangle.
You can't take you can't do a road trip with that kind of shit. Come on, man.
That looks so freaking weird and obnoxious.
Bro, if I sit in a Cybertruck, my knees would probably be at the top of that steering wheel. And now there's no way I could drive it.
Yeah, look at like where his knees are. He doesn't look like he's that tall. Maybe like 5'10".
No, and like I've said before, I'm 6'5", bro. There's no fucking shot. There's no shot.
Oh man, they got that big old laptop screen right there too. Jesus.
This shit's fucked up, dude.
Up on something major that we need to address. There were several concerning things, including the entire frame snapping off with the hitch. First of all, I think the Cybertruck is a great innovation. I really like Tesla and Elon. I think that Elon is thinking outside of the box, and that's really important as humans to think outside of the box. All the other automotive manufacturers are kind of staying inside of the box. Look at what Elon did with rocket engines. Look at this engine compared to this engine. That is nuts. Before I begin what I'm about to do here, I want to preface this entire video first to say I'm still not biased. I haven't talked with any automotive manufacturer, and no one has bought me out. As you can see in this Tucker Carlson video.
So we called Elon and said, hey, will you send us a Cybertruck?
It was another sponsored video. My job is to find the flaws. Our whole frame just snapped. And
that's insane, man.
So in my Cybertruck video, I drove the Cybertruck off of some concrete, and it came down and smashed the hitch. And then after I had to pull the F-150 out, the hitch snapped off of the back of the Cybertruck. That's not okay. This is a truck with an 11,000 pound towing capacity. Now, I don't have the Cybertruck with me here today because it's at Tesla, currently getting repaired. I think the bill is up to around $12,000 now for repairs.
Jesus.
That's not including
nice.
because you can't. It sucks because I really admire everything Elon's doing, and I think this Cybertruck is innovation. But what I don't
Hold on, pause. I gotta explain this. This is hilarious. This is him making a video showing a flaw with the product. He sends it back, and now he's paying for the flaw that he highlighted in a video to be fixed. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
12 grand. And that's not even over the end.
No. The question is, what is that warranty like if he's having to pay for it? That's the real question.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the scariest thing about it is the amount of lawsuits that can come out because like of trailers becoming detached from freaking Cybertrucks.
Yeah. I
on
guess
the
the other thing.
freeway and the highway and all that.
Well, I guess the other thing too is, I mean, if he drove that bitch and it dropped 6 feet, and then he's fucking trying to tow another truck out of a ditch, I mean, they could always say, that wasn't normal driving conditions. And I mean, I
But
guess.
if it's rated for 11,000 and it snaps under 11,000, then that's a warrant. That's a manufacturing issue.
Yeah,
It's not living
true.
up to its standards.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a Cybertruck, bro. Fuck
I mean,
it.
ideally, in the sake of like transparency, I'm curious to see what he does to keep it, transparent and like keeps it simple and like keep the testing environment the same, because like
Yeah.
that's really what's going to show the consistency. Like if it happens again under the same pressure, yeah, it's fucked.
Well, this
Yeah.
is him comparing the amount of damage that the Tesla took versus the amount of damage he's going to inflict on the F-150. So you'll see, like, he's basically comparing the little amount of force and torque that was being put on it versus
Right.
what he's going to do to this truck right now. So
My truck spontaneously disassembling. The hitch is hooked up to what? Let's just say that's gonna be a big problem, and it already is. 2 days later, I got this message. Family pulling a travel trailer hit a large bump on the highway, lost their rear end, and then got rear-ended by their own trailer. I don't know if there's any reports on it, as I haven't been able to find anything on it besides seeing it and taking a picture as we drove by. I said, you watched the trailer come off? They hit probably a pothole, and the truck and trailer bounced probably 6 inches off the ground, exactly as I predicted. And when it landed, the trailer ripped off and smashed into the back of the truck. We slowed down as the trailer went all over the place before coming to a stop. I took a picture of them on the side of the road and kept on our way. To the T, that's exactly what I said would happen. And it's gonna happen again. Let's say your trailer...
Elon out here using moon plastic on his cars, man.
I swear, dude.
He won't cheap out for his rockets,
Look
but he'll
at
cheap out for
that.
his truck.
It looks
Well,
like
here's-
plastic, man.
Well, here's, man, I've always said, I think the whole Tesla brand, all it was a tax write-off for Elon Musk. So to him, the more money the company can figure out to lose between all its cars and trucks, the better he is for his tax write-off.
You are gonna get so many Elon dick riders in our comments.
Hey,
That's fine.
entirely
Fuck 'em, bro.
that's entirely
Fuck 'em.
possible. Oh my gosh, it looks like plastic, man. That's insane
It does.
for how much it's worth.
all I'm gonna say is, if you look at the year-to-year fucking I guess like the financials reports, Tesla has consistently lost money since it even started. Like, I don't even think it's been profitable yet.
Are you saying that Tesla is like the WNBA of the Green Initiative?
Oh man.
Shit.
Look, now you're gonna get feminists in our comments, bro. Jesus Christ. All I'm
I don't
saying.
think any of those watch us.
Based on statistics, they don't.
Yeah, there it is. But all I'm saying is, this whole electric car initiative is stupid. I mean, I get it, but it's fucking dumb. We're nowhere near that yet, and I think Tesla is proving that for us.
And you know what, boys?
Yeah,
Speaking
that's
of
fair.
statistics, did you guys know that about 85% of 85% of our viewers apparently have not watched or subscribed to our channel?
Oh my God! Do not be that. Do not be that. Shut up. We're continuing. We're not doing that.
Share this whole thing off. As you can see in Tucker Carlson's video.
Time for you to add that graphic.
No.
We're not doing that. Please don't do that.
Or this guy hauling a skid steer. Or this guy
I will pull the chill force if you fucking do that, bro.
No, you ain't.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here, right? That dude literally just like doing a little tug, like a little tug and pull, loading up.
Or this guy.
Loading up, like, imagine you're driving this and it detaches,
Like a
boom,
skid steer. Or this guy.
down the
kill
road,
you.
or
That's a
this
bad
right
day.
here. Like, this
That's
is
a bad day.
Yeah, this is tens of thousands of dollars worth of freaking truck right there.
Or this guy hauling other things. Wow. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more accidents. So I hope you don't hit a pothole on the road, because your entire hitch is gonna snap off.
Like, imagine that. Like, that's that's one of the things that is like worse and worse with cars and technology now, is that the more reliant they are on like chips and whatnot, the more likely they are to end up useless if you just lose one chip or one chip burns out or something.
That's the thing, bro.
I have my fiance has a 2018 Ford Explorer. That thing had a APIM chip, and if you have one of these Ford Explorer, you probably have already had this happen to you. The fucker burned out. That part, that chip, that small chip that controlled the entire infotainment center. That means GPS, it means climate control, that means anything that would be borderline essential nowadays, because all of it's on a screen. just you can't control it all. No radio, no AC control, nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. For $1,100. So fucking stupid. One chip, $1,100.
That's what
And
I was
if it burns
saying,
out
man.
again, if it burns out, you're fucked.
That's why I like older cars, because a lot of these car companies have now figured out the most money they make is going to be on their service. So they're putting computers and electronics to control a bunch of other shit, to whereas like in the older car that doesn't have all that shit in it and it's just purely a mechanical car, people can work on their own shit and do all their own shit.
Yeah, they have to be willing to learn it, but like at least they can learn it. You know, they don't have to go to like MIT.
Ability.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They can be taught. It's having to work on vehicles nowadays. Like if you need just like basic programming skills or something like that to be able to work on a vehicle, and now like with electric cars, you need like special certifications to work on them too.
Oh yeah, it's trash, bro. It's trash.
Yeah, I'm down with the green initiative. I get it, but you shouldn't be so ready to go to one extreme just to avoid the other.
It shouldn't take a computer engineering degree to be a mechanic. That's all I'm saying.
And you know how he said he had a bill of almost $12,000 already? Do you know how much of a headache it probably took him to even just get it to the fucking Tesla people?
Bro,
I'm pretty sure they were very surprised as to what happened to it.
Oh yeah.
You've been hit by a rogue trailer that snapped off the back of a Cybertruck and flew over the median going 80 miles an hour. Call Sweet James. Accident injury attorneys. A good thing for me, that didn't happen.
God damn.
If you've been innocently smacked by a trailer that snapped off a Cybertruck, flew across the median, flipped 8 times, and hit your pickup truck, call Sweet James. Accident injury attorneys.
That's a good promo.
That is a good
the
promo.
Best in the business. With over $1 billion in settlements, don't pay unless you win. This is actually something that could happen to you, so I would recommend it. So today we're going to be addressing some incorrect statements that people have made regarding the physics and metallurgy of the Cybertruck and the F-150 as well. There's quite large differences in the composition of aluminum versus steel.
Shit is going on behind him.
That's called fuck you money. That's what that's called.
Yeah,
it really is.
People just don't seem to understand that. What's this? Oh, it's the low IQ comments we had printed out. Hey, why didn't you just open the door? Why couldn't you have done that in the first place?
That's beautiful.
Says that the Ford would have broken in half if we dropped it onto the concrete. So today we're going to be doing that to prove that steel doesn't break off. We have these nifty little concrete barriers.
He's not wrong. Okay, you can melt it, you can twist it, you can like do a lot of things to break or to pull apart metal or to pull apart steel, but steel doesn't just break. Like it has to. It has to be cut in some way, shape, or form.
It has to be a heat source. You can't just physically pound it.
It has to be something that like causes wear and tear, like rust, water, oxidization, melting it, some sort of like saw. Like it's not just going to get hit by impact unless like part of it's whole like held still.
Oh yeah,
There's a reason why the steel beams of 9/11 are the biggest contention and the biggest conspiracy.
Yeah, man. Like
they don't just tear off like that, bro.
That everyone was complaining about because they said that the Cybertruck came down onto the barriers and snapped the hitch. Well, unfortunately, you see, sometimes on the highway, vehicles are subject to uncontrolled conditions.
Yep.
Someone had the nerve to say,
I've seen that clip so many times.
Slammed on their brakes when it was pulling it.
It's inertia.
Did you know
Transfer.
that trailers have brakes?
Yep.
Today what we're going to be doing is dropping our truck 5 foot on a concrete blocks 100 times. Just to show that doesn't happen. I will definitely not be using a 90,000-pound excavator to brutally prove people wrong.
Hey, here's the 90,000-pound excavator.
Fucking multi-million-dollar toy.
That's me.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see here, we have a solid steel hitch bolted to the back of a steel frame. Nothing is gonna happen. Nothing can happen. No. It's steel. I'm leaving. See ya.
You can't. You're hooked up.
This is scary, actually. Woo! This is gonna be so good!
This would be a lot of fun to do.
Not gonna happen.
It definitely would.
Bro, when you got that fuck you money, everything's fun.
That's true.
Listen, I'm surprised that fucking trailer, the
hinge,
tailgate falls
yeah.
sooner.
Oh yeah!
Well, it's the steel. Oh, there you go.
It's getting bent. It is getting
it's
bent.
gonna bend.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it will, but it's not going to break.
Yeah, it'll bend, especially with the fact that you're bouncing it down on a curve. So
Oh, yeah.
it's eventually going to bend. Yeah.
Major did happen with the truck.
Yeah.
I will agree, it is bending.
But you know
Like
what?
it's supposed to.
It's still gonna turn on and go like a truck should.
Yes, it will.
I noticed the hitch didn't break off. It's literally just the back half of the frame that just bent up some. No, the
Yup.
truck itself is fine. It's right here. The frame is right there. That's it. And I was dropping it hard. I do understand that that puts a lot of stress on something, but the steel is not going to break. It just bent. I don't disagree. That is a failure point. I mean, it shouldn't bend. I should be able to throw this off of the moon onto the earth and it wouldn't bend or break. They thought I was being biased and treating the F-150
Those are some
nicer.
high
I think that just
expectations.
proves that we are not
Yeah, that's a little.
Listen, there's already a car that's stapled itself as the most indestructible car in the world, and it's a fucking Tacoma. Okay, so like they literally dropped. They dropped. They put a Tacoma. I'm pretty sure it was a Tacoma on the top of a building, and then blew the building up, and the Tacoma fell down multiple stories, and it still like started, and they were able to drive it.
I think people are just mad that the CyberTruck is being compared to a Ford, which is like,
Oh yeah,
You know?
that too.
Already trash.
it's the pussy of trucks. It's
Oh
that's the
my
pussy
gosh,
brand of
nah.
truck.
There's other ones out there like the Honda Ridgeline. That's definitely a BOS.
Dude, nah, look. The pussy of trucks is that Mazda pickup they came out with for like 4 years. That was a
What about the
travesty.
Jeep Renegade?
What
That's not a truck.
what would you
That's
call
not a fucking truck, bro.
what would you call the Ford of what would you call the Ford line of trucks? Is like in comparison to all the other ones.
Detanked.
Yeah,
tank. Okay,
Ford
okay,
is
okay.
trash.
The
You know,
tank-
you know why?
okay.
You know why? Now, this is why it's the tank, because you have the pussy and the asshole. Both of them are pleasure points depending on who you ask. Right? You have that little area in the middle that's just like a waste of space and it
All right.
serves no purpose. That's where the Ford is.
Chevy
All
all
right,
the
Ford
way.
owners, if you're in the comments, go ahead and tell us how you feel about that.
No,
Dodge, bro.
Ford is just not non-comparable. Y'all were good at making tanks. Just take that W.
There you go.
Look at that motherfucker go.
Snap off and kill people. I'm the trailer on your Tesla Cybertruck, and I am barely hanging on. If you've been hit by a rogue trailer and snapped off a truck, call Sweet James, the best accident injury The best accident injury attorneys on planet Earth. With over $1 billion in settlements, Sweet James can take care of you no matter what. Only pay if you win. I forgot one thing, unfortunately. A lot of people want to express that the chain, instead of a strap or a rope, is what broke the hitch off. Let's see how the Ford
That's
hitch
so
does to the
stupid.
chain.
That's
Yeah,
such a
that-
dumb thought.
Nothing's broken yet.
Yeah, it's fixing itself.
Literally straightening the truck out. Alright, let's see if we can straighten our frame back out. Concrete block falling from 15 feet in the air right onto the hitch. Surely that would just snap it right in half.
No.
Well, if you would hit it, yeah.
I just straightened it out.
God damn.
It's not gonna break.
Dude, it's steel. It's steel. This is all men want in life. It's just our
Look at the
toys
frame,
just get
look.
bigger and
No
more
way. The
expensive.
frame is completely
Fuck
you money to
straight
do
again.
this.
Let's see if it starts
Yeah.
to drive. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. The steel frame does not snap in half. Cybertruck durability test number 2 is coming soon. As soon as I get the truck back, we'll start on that. I know for a fact that under the right amount of stress, every single Cybertruck hitch is going to break off. So I'm not sure what they do about that. I don't know if that's a recall or if that's as simple as calling every truck in and switching the labels to say less than 7,000. So yeah, that's a difficult decision. I don't know. I have not heard from Tesla yet. Now you may ask yourself,
That's crazy. Like a less than 7,000, which is like practically 5,000 less tons than what they're saying that it can withstand. That's a lot. That's a whole
That's a
hell of a lot.
lawsuit. That's a
It is a
lawsuit
lot.
waiting to happen.
There it
Oh
is.
yeah, definitely. Oh man.
Cybertrucks perform better than old steel trucks. And that is what I put myself here today to ask myself, to really question, to see if the new government-required electric trucks are really better than the gas trucks. Stay tuned
You gotta
for
be
more
careful asking
unbiased
questions.
And the next time that you're driving a Cybertruck and the entire frame snaps in half and your trailer goes flying past you down the highway, just remember, Cody told you so.
Can't say he didn't warn you.
That's the wrong. You hit the wrong door.
As well. Are you a real injury attorney? You want to just explain, like, yes, he flies out here to be in these videos. We just have this amazing collaboration because.
So it's crazy how like people still bought the damn Cybertruck even after Elon broke the windshield on its unveiling.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what? It's a status symbol, bro. It's just like, this, because the whole electric car initiative and all that bullshit is the first ever electric truck. I'm like, oh, I want to be the first to have it, or they want, like all eyes on them when they're driving down the road. It's all it is, dude. It's a piece of shit. It's a moon vehicle at best.
Well, yeah,
And
it's kind of like when the
ugly as
C6
fuck.
came out.
It's ugly as shit. Like there's
It
nothing
is.
appealing about the Cybertruck. So
So people have done
So
some pretty
let me-
cool things with them.
no. I'm talking off the lot.
Yeah, no, I
Buying
get
it
you.
brand new off the lot. That is an ugly fucking ride. Now you can mod anything and make it look good if you really
True.
wanted to. I
You
mean,
shouldn't have to mod a truck to make it look good.
well, here's the thing though. Like just like Toyota and the FJ Cruiser, people can literally make those look like Tonka trucks from when we were kids, right? So,
Right.
but off the lot, that's an ugly motherfucker too.
No, I get you. I
So-
get you.
It's stupid, bro.
I get what
Listen,
you're saying.
I got one more thing to say, and then it's gonna probably piss off a couple people, and that's fine.
You're left-handed. No one cares.
I know. So you know how you got? I mean, people love to glaze Keemstar just because he makes things and he's really good at what he does, and it doesn't matter if Keemstar does Keemstar things. He's still Keemstar, and his product is. That's what's happening with the Cybertruck with Elon Musk. People bought his flamethrower. People are supporting SpaceX, and those are the people that went out and immediately bought a Cybertruck. They didn't care if the ideology is cool or not. They were just like, "Yes, Elon, Elon, I'll buy whatever you like."
It's funny how if you have money, people will just flock to you.
Pretty much.
Well, people
That's
want to go
pretty much
ahead
it.
and people want to know what your secret is to having it. And it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just get idiots to follow you.
If I orbit you, if I orbit the person that has money, maybe one day I will too have money.
No, yeah, but that's not at all how it works. They look
No.
at you as sheep and fucking idiots, and
They
they
like
exploit
stringing you along. Yep.
That's literally
Oh, it is,
Keemstar.
dude.
That is literally Keemstar.
There you go.
Oh man, I honestly this looks like a whole lot of fun. I would love to do something like this. But I love places like this or people like this, channels like this where they don't take like sponsorships and stuff and they actually do some testing and have some fun with it because it makes it entertaining.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
100%.
I think we should definitely watch the first one, but this one was good because it was like pretty quick and just a funny thing to watch. Like out here building trucks with plastic, Elon. Come on, man.
I know, right? Look, motherfucker can send, or like satellites in orbit to land rockets on the fucking moon, but he can't build a fucking truck.
Didn't
with
he
metal.
send his
Like,
car
fuck
into
you, bro.
space too on a rocket? Like,
It wouldn't surprise me, bro.
like
It wouldn't surprise me.
how do you not know how to build a truck, man? If you sent your own car into space, that
The other
doesn't make
thing too
sense.
is like, well, it's just like any other business, bro. You use the cheapest shit available and you sell it at maximum to get the most profit. That's all this shit is.
That's fair.
Tesla is still losing money hand over fist. Like, explain that to me.
They're just trying to make sure that they have a Mars car ready to go for whenever we finally
Tax write-off,
colonize
bro.
Mars.
Tax write off.
Well,
Listen,
they are
you
selling
can't-
seats to
you can
Mars.
Yeah, you can charge as much as you want for a Mars car when you're the only person who's developed one.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh, big Mars out here, huh? Kind of like the deep state. All right,
Only Mars I like is the chocolate.
Mars bars. Oh god.
Hey,
All right, well, have a good one, people. This was fun
Later,
and
y'all.
entertaining to watch.
it was.
Peace out.
Later.